Shout out to all my fellow degenerates who are still up at 4 a.m. watching K-dramas. Melo Movie episode 2. I'm done with the episode. There will be spoilers lying ahead. If you have not finished the episode, you've been warned. So there's a 5-year time skip. And this is their first time. Well, I guess technically their second time meeting back up, but this is their first time like really talking since they kissed and then he ghosted her. By the way, the reason he ghosted her, I can understand, but it's also like, bro, dick move. And just even when she's just looking at him, like she can tell he's not the same man. Like that's not the face of the ultimate optimist who was so happy-go-lucky and had no cares in the world. Those 5 years he's been missing, life has beat him down. And it's just him taking care of his brother. But the fact is his brother was the one that had the accident and he requires round-the-clock care. And they don't have a caregiver, so he has to be that caregiver. And it is just taking its toll on him, his personality, his relationships outside of his brother. Like, all he knows is work and his brother. And look at the wear and tear it's having on him. And like, I'm sure the brother feels bad, but even the brother knows like, hey, you're not the same. During this movie night, he was like, bro, we used to talk. You used to tell me things you were excited about. Now we just watch the movie in silence. Even his brother can kind of understand that, yo, I don't want to be a burden on you. I still want you to have your own life. But it's hard for him to say that because the whole situation is kind of just crappy all around. And then you got his bro who is still, 5 years later, still working at the same shop and doesn't understand why his ex-girlfriend dumped him. To this day, he's still like just so resentful. Bro, you need to look within and figure out why you got dumped. Because the girl, which is, he's still friends with her, she went on to be a successful screenwriter. What are you doing? You're still trying to start your music career. You haven't done anything, bro. That's why she left you, because you're so unmotivated to do anything. And if you could realize that and make a change, I'm sure she'll take you back. But that's the side characters. Currently, we're just focused on the main. And it wouldn't be a good K-drama without wacky, coincidental circumstances. Literally just last night, she tells him, like, yo, you must have thought I was easy after you got that kiss. Well, next time you see me, just look the other way. Don't even talk to me. Turns out they're neighbors, and she's catching him building the wheelchair ramp for his brother, who she sees comes rolling out in the wheelchair. So I'm thinking she might start putting 2 and 2 together. Like maybe he disappeared because something happened to his brother, who's now in a wheelchair. So I'm sure we'll get into that on episode 3. But yeah, I'm loving this so far. Now here's the thing, I told y'all 5 years passed. This is why you gotta stay for like after the credits a little bit. They gave us a 3-year flashback. So this is he had been disappeared for like 2 years at this point. Or 3 years. I guess they said 3 years ago, but it's been 5 years ago. So 2 years. He sees her at the crosswalk. He's willing to say what's up. You know, he's still the happy-go-lucky kid that we remember him as. But while she's on her phone texting, she never looks up to see him. He realizes he has a bag full of his brother's clothes, and then he gets a call from the hospital. So he doesn't say this, but this is my interpretation. He realizes that whoever he's with is also going to have to deal with his brother. And I don't think he wants to put that baggage on her because his brother's going to be a 24/7 round-the-clock thing that he has to take care of. So when he got the call while looking at the clothes, he was like, bro, I can't introduce baggage into her. Like, this is something I'm dealing with, and I don't have the right to dump it on other people. So he got in a cab, never said what's up, and then drove off. And what hurts is the same night that Mubi blocked his number is the same night he tried to call her and his call couldn't go through. Talk about just piss poor timing. But I'm sure they'll rekindle things. I'm getting into the next episode.